Simmons, Best Actor in a Supporting Role for Whiplash. JK?
Thank you. Boy, I wish they did this before they did the flash bulbs, because I can't see anything.
Hands up for a question. Have a question, put your hand up.
Am I pointing? You're pointing.
Robbie, this way.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Your long career and excellent career, stage in Montana, New York.
There you go.
Was there anyone that you wish you would have said thank you to? It's certainly like your stint at Oz, great career. Anybody you were like, oh, you only get so much time?
Dude, it is dude, right?
is dude.
Yeah. Honestly, there are thousands of people I would like to say thank you to. If I took the time to say thank you to everyone that I would honestly like to thank, Richard Linklater would have to make the movie, and it would be 12 years long, or 12 years in the making. But speaking of Oz, Tom Fontana, there's a guy I'd like to thank. Dozens, hundreds of people that I would like to thank. And again, I'll go back to a few of the people that I did thank. My family are always at the top of the list, whether it's my parents or my wife and kids.
Hi there, right here in the middle. Right here.
Hello.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
Looking back on your life and your career, is there one day that stands out to you as one of the best days of your life?
Again, there are dozens or hundreds. 2 nights ago was awesome because it was my 60th birthday and we were in New York where I spent a third of my life. I just did the math recently. Not exactly impressive. It's not the Imitation Game, but I did the math. My wife threw me a party, not a surprise, but just a party with a bunch of old New York friends that I rarely get to see, and it was both disconcerting and really awesome to be the only guy in the room that knew everybody else in the room, because it was people I knew from different parts of my life, cousins from both sides, my wife and kids, and a lot of good friends. That was really cool. Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank
And as this is a Sony Picture Classic release, after what's happened at Sony over the past month, all the emails and comments that have come out, has that affected your view of the studio, and has it changed your decision making about whether you would ever work there on any of their films?
This is going to sound like a total lie, but I honestly have no idea because I don't read anything outside of the sports page. So I know it seems completely unbelievable that I wouldn't know a lot of details of a lot of the emails that people have been busted on. All I know is that a lot of emails that should have been private have been made public, and honestly, I don't know who said what about whom. Swear to God, I promise.
In this movie, congratulations.
Thank you.
In this movie, I guess you could say you use a very strong form of tough love to encourage talent. What was the best way to encourage talent in you, and how would you, if you recognize someone with talent now, what advice would you give them, or what fire would you light under them?
Well, what works best with me, to answer your first question, is definitely a much kinder, gentler approach. I don't respond well to being screamed at or physically abused. And fortunately have had very few occasions where I've had to deal with anything close to that. Honestly, the best advice I would give to a young artist, whether it's a musician or an actor or whatever, is just to keep doing it and to work hard at developing a strong foundation. Whether it's working your scales when you're a musician, or getting to class if you're an actor, working on stage. Work hard on the fundamentals. And then I had a brilliant choir director when I was in college who we were working on an inordinately difficult piece of music, Schoenberg's Friede auf Erden. And it was really, really hard. And he said at one point when people were getting frustrated with it, he said, look, we have to get this perfect. We have to get this note perfect, rhythm perfect, balance perfect, and then we can start to make music. And I think it's important to really, really, really get the fundamentals.
Hi, over
Thank you.
here on your right. Quick question. As soon as you won, Twitter sort of went nuts with people making Spider-Man and insurance commercial jokes. What do you get recognized for the most, and what sort of trips you out when people come up and say, you're the guy from...
Well, recently I've gotten, you're the guy from, well, I get Portal 2 a lot, which is a video game I did a voice on. And recently there was a guy who said, I saw you in let me see if I get the year right, 1994, off Broadway in Das Barbecue. So it runs the gamut. I mean, there's certainly plenty of J. Jonah Jameson, which is, will always be a great thing to be recognized for. And God knows more people will see the Farmers commercials than probably every film I will ever do put together. And that's actually a fun character to do too. So whatever I get recognized for, it's a good thing. You can tell, though, if it's Oz or Whiplash, they approach me very tentatively.
Hi, over here.
Hi.
Center, sorry, right in front of you. Hi.
Hello.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
How are you going to be celebrating tonight, and is there anyone you're looking forward to celebrating with?
I'm looking forward to celebrating with Miles and Damien and Helen, and I'm not sure who else from this movie. And then, you know, I mean, this is a ridiculous, awesome room to be a part of. Not this one. This one's okay. I mean, the other big room with all the movie stars and stuff. And I'm looking forward to being back there for some of the commercial breaks to catch up with some old friends and colleagues that I've worked with.